Akanandaba unehaba kwa mashu nasemlazi Mswenko bayamazi. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome to Liberebil. I've been jamming all day, every day to that song simply because it's got one word in it, Mswenko. And just coincidentally, that is what we happen to find ourselves in today. So what exactly is the VW Mswenko all about? Well, it's a Polo comfort line, that's what it's based on, but it's got a couple of added extras. It comes in at just under 250,000 Rand, and because of that it is quite affordable, especially when you look at the spec that's been given. It is about 20,000 Rand more than the standard comfort line derivative on which it's based. It is a 1.4 naturally aspirated motor kicking out 63 kilowatts. So I'm not going to harp on too much about this car in general. Of course we know what the Polo Vivo comfort line is all about because it is one of, if not the best selling passenger vehicle in South Africa at the moment. So the Mswenko is a South African special only edition. And what you get is a couple of extra bits and bobs inside and on the outside. So inside, starting off, what is in front of me, you get a new steering wheel. It's a leather wrapped steering wheel. You get this lovely infotainment system over here. Very easy to use. VW have actually, in my opinion, nailed this. It's got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which is really nice to have in a car that costs this much because, well, judging by the name, judging by the look on the outside and the inside, a lot of young people are going to be getting into these vehicles, and a lot of young people love their media, they love their music, and this is where it's at. Then moving on to the gear stick, you get a leather gaiter, which is a little bit of an upgrade. You also get, which is kind of obvious, you probably have noticed this already, a couple of like patchy colored seats. It's got this leathery feeling stuff on the front. I kind of like the look of it. I mean, it's not for everybody, it's definitely not. It's quite wild. A lot of people have gotten into the car and said, what? Really? But I think it looks pretty cool. My only concern is that the creamier bits of the seat, the lighter colors, are going to get dirty in time. And then last but not least, you've also got this dark, I think it's the anthracite roofliner over here. I think it's a very welcomed addition, and in contrast to the seats, it's not going to get dirty very easily. So what's new on the outside, you may ask? Well, we've obviously got this black wrapped roof. We've got 16-inch anthracite rims, which look pretty good. It's a bit of an inconvenient size, especially in South Africa. 16-inch wheels and tires you often can't find, and then when you do, they're quite expensive. And then the obvious thing, you've got the stickers on the front doors that say Mswenko. Now, stickers on cars, especially more affordable cars, often look trashy, and somehow on this they just seem to work. It's not too bold, it's not too big, it's not like they put flames down the side of the car, but they've done it in a way that's tasteful. Then if you move to the back of the car, something specific to this car is the chrome tip tailpipe, which I think really looks cool. A lot of manufacturers nowadays are trying to hide the tailpipe under the car or just leave it blank at the end, and this looks cool. Yes, it's only a 1.4, but it's a funky little city car, so to have a little chrome tip at the back adds a little bit of that pizzazz. Now, for some of the things that maybe could have been fixed by now or added on to this car, especially seeing as it's a special edition, we don't have any electric mirror adjusters. We still have those stalks, and I find that quite odd because you go to adjust your passenger mirror, and by the time you get back to your seating, your driving position, now you're just looking at the Polo Mswenko stickers on the side of the vehicle. You're just looking straight down because you've adjusted it for where you were. It just confuses me. Then, while we're on the topic of mirrors, they've made this mirror quite edgy in shape, so it looks pretty cool, but the back windows are already quite small, and if your head is quite far back like this, you can't actually see the full window. So you kind of see one headlight in the rearview mirror, and you have to guess where the rest of the vehicle is behind you. But in the defense of the rear view mirror, there is a rear view camera, which you don't often find in cars of this sort of price bracket. So again, hats off to VW for putting one of those in. It's also quite a cool little piece of tech. Young people want tech, there we go. So the Mswenko then, I think, will have its place in the South African market. We already love the standard Polo comfort line. I myself drive a Polo, albeit a 1.9 TDI, but still a Polo. And I've done some things to make it more my own, if that makes sense. I've done software, straight pipe, and I've done a little bit of visual mods as well. And that's in an attempt to make it feel mine and more personal. And I think that's what VW have tried to do, and I think they've nailed it. They've got the balance right. Yes, they haven't put a rocket ship engine in the thing to appeal to young people, but the visual mods, it's more ready when it comes out of the store. It's already a little bit more special and personal than the standard Vivo comfort line. You don't have to take this to Niyaaz and Paul to go and get your roof wrap black, because it's already done. You've got cooler seats, you've got rims, you've got things that the normal one doesn't. And I think based on that, and knowing South Africans, this actually might turn out to be quite a hit. Anyway guys, that is my take on the Polo Vivo Mswenko. If you liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Hit that notification bell so that you can hop online every time we upload a video. And then lastly, we've talked about it before, but members section, if you want to subscribe to be a member, it's only 10 Rand a month, and we're uploading a bunch of new content. So if you're interested in getting access to that before everybody else, then yeah, please do go check it out. Otherwise, be free, be you, Liberebil out. Otherwise, that is my take on the new Polo Vivo. That's a dead end. Well, then the video ends there, I guess. Whoop, whoop. There's the sound of the police. Just passing the police here. Everyone act normal. Everyone behave.